Restless Wednesday, September 15th reveals Ashland's bad past. He will reveal that he had an abusive father and an impoverished childhood. Mariah will deliver shocks, so here's what YNR fans can expect. Billy plans to attend Summer and Kyle's wedding at the Abbott Mansion. However, due to work, Billy will inform Jack that he cannot attend. Billy will present a list of reasons, and he is actively looking for Ashland's personal information. Billy will admit that even though he was trying to appear civil, his investigative team kept coming up with reasons for him to think Victoria had made a big mistake. What Billy does is making everyone feel uncomfortable. He will never stop Victoria's happiness. Jack would argue that if Billy digs up something important, Victoria will only frustrate him. It's not easy to hold on to someone else's love. Billy has a meeting with Nikki. They are of the same opinion and are concerned about Victoria's happiness. Nikki also wouldn't care. Billy should pretend to care. Nikki will know Billy is still hoping to find a way to blow up the wedding. Billy will deny it and act like he's just doing what the press usually does in terms of coverage. But whether son-in-law is Billy or Ashland, Victor disagrees. Nikki will talk about Billy's personal program and will warn that he will regret it if he hurts Victoria. Billy will take note of the threat, but he will assure Victoria that he's on Victoria's side and doesn't want to see her hurt either. At Newman Media, they are still questioning Ashland's identity. Victor will talk to Nick Newman about the fact that there are no records of Ashland's early life. After Victor's most recent conversation with Ashland, his instincts will tell him that Ashland is hiding something. Nick is also debating whether to dig into Ashland's past. Nick will wonder if it's morally right to dig into Ashland's past, as it could be something he's simply doing. Simply ashamed, however, Victor wants to know how Ashland's background is. When faced with negative pressures, maybe Ashland will decide to tell Victoria everything. Hoping she can understand, will Ashland confess that there is a reason why the traces of his past go nowhere? He would add that he covered it up because he didn't want the world to know the truth about where he really came from. Ashland will reveal that his father was abusive and violent. His mother turned a blind eye, and they lived well below the poverty line. Victoria will be moved by a pitiful childhood that Ashland struggled through. Although before that, Ashland has always told reporters the story that he has had a happy life in an ordinary suburban family, but he will admit that that is far from the truth. Ashland's bad childhood, maybe he'll explain that the circumstances of the abuse became too much to bear, so he left home at age 16 and left that life behind. Odd jobs on the Jersey coast, Ashland's bad childhood nightmares haunted him. Ashland took every precaution to stay out of the sight because his worst nightmare after being dragged home by his father. Because of that, Ashland decided to change his name to permanently cut ties with his past, and that's when Ashland Locke was born. Will Victoria let go of Ashland's bad past? The YNR channel will have lots of other great Young the Restless reveals, news, and updates to check out, so visit often.